I've tried recording this video now probably 5 or 6 times. I've been interrupted by a couple of different errors here and there, and somebody calling me just when I was finally doing one that I thought was adequate and ready for release. And I got guilty and I said, why am I messing up so much today? Maybe I'm just this bad, awful reporter of the news. And I thought to myself, well, I only have, 2, 3 people to impress with my, recurring viewership. So we're going to go through this. Now, today was the 55th day of the Trump presidency. And chairman of the Intelligence Committee in the House, Devin Nunes, said that the wiretapping allegations today, he said this today, are still not backed by fact. Now, there is a judge in Hawaii whose name escapes me. He's a little known guy like me. We have the same amount of name recognition, and he barred Trump's second travel ban. He restricted it, and it will temporarily is not in effect. Trump himself is having a rally in Nashville currently as we speak, apparently. And that likely is for the 2020 presidential campaign. We're going to pretend that nothing of significance will happen for the rest of this year, which isn't even halfway over. Next year, the year after that, and the months of 2020 before we actually have the election. And I'm finally getting this person to respond to this message. I hate it when I'm recording and then it just message pops up in front. So I don't normally condemn things Trump has done since he's become president, but I feel a need to just say that it is really, really disgusting that he would attack Obama in such a way, only to completely flip-flop on it, like Romney, who he, apparently had issues with before. And I can't help but feel there is something seriously wrong when you can have a peaceful transition of power, and then the person who was your predecessor can retire and not say or do much relating to you, and you can still throw this allegation at them and use them as part of the blame for trying to harm you during an election that you won. He needs to, on this day, get over that election cycle. Pretend the 2016 presidential election didn't even have, actually scratch that. Pretend the only thing that happened that whole election cycle was that he won, and that is why he's president. That should be the only thing he thinks about. That would be the only thing I thought about if I ran for any office. I wouldn't care who ran against me. I would care that I won, and now I get to try to fulfill the things that I promised or, said I was going to attempt to do. But, that's just me. I'm not one to stay stuck in the past, repeating the same talking points for months on end. Like this thing with these illegal immigrants voting. Who cares? You won. Get over it. And get over this wiretapping thing. He needs a retraction in that statement, or he needs to find some way of getting past it, because it was a dumb thing to mention, and it's even more unfounded now.